You buy a new car, a specific model, a specific color, and suddenly that exact car is everywhere. Every street, every parking lot. It feels like the universe is sending you a message. It's not. It's a documented psychological effect, and it's happening to you constantly about things you haven't even noticed yet. It's called a frequency illusion, and by the end of this video, you'll never trust a coincidence the same way again. Here's how it actually works. Your brain receives about 11 million pieces of sensory information every single second, but you can only consciously process around 40 of them. So your brain has a filter, deciding what's worth your attention and what gets ignored completely. That filter is called the reticular activating system. Think of it like a bouncer standing at the door of your conscious mind. Most information gets turned away before you ever notice it existed. But the moment something becomes personally relevant, a new car, a due date, a name, the bouncer changes the rules. That thing gets let in every single time. The car you bought was always this common. You just never told your brain it mattered before. Here's where it gets stranger. This filter isn't the whole story. The second half is confirmation bias, working alongside it. Once you start noticing something, your brain quietly counts every hit and just as quietly ignores every miss. You don't remember the 1,000 cars that weren't yours. You only remember the ones that were. So it's not just that you're noticing more. It's that you're only keeping score of the moments that confirm the pattern. This happens constantly, in ways you've probably lived through already. Learn a brand new word you've never heard before, and somehow you hear it 3 times in the next 2 days. Someone gets pregnant, and suddenly strollers and baby announcements are everywhere. You hear a song for the first time, and by the end of the week it feels like it's playing constantly. None of these things actually became more common. Your filter changed. That's the entire trick. The name itself has a strange origin. In 1994, someone mentioned a German militant group called Baader-Meinhof in an online forum, then heard the exact same obscure name again within 24 hours. Other people replied saying the same thing had happened to them. The phenomenon got named after the very thing that triggered it. Researchers call the more formal version of this the frequency illusion, but the accidental nickname stuck. Here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. This isn't limited to cars and vocabulary words. It applies to opinions, too. Once you believe something is true, your brain starts collecting evidence that agrees with you and quietly filters out everything that doesn't. You're not becoming more right. You're just noticing selectively. So here's what to actually do with this. The next time something feels like an eerie coincidence, ask yourself a different question. Did the world actually change, or did my attention just change? Most of the time, it's the second one. And here's the useful flip side. You can do this on purpose. Decide something matters to you, an opportunity, a goal, a person, and your filter will start finding it everywhere, the exact same way. It's not magic. It's just where you point the bouncer. If this changed how you'll see your next coincidence, that's the point. Follow for more of your brain doing things you didn't sign up for.